Good morning. It is 7:18 a.m. on Tuesday, November 30th, 2021. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, this is actually a second attempt at recording this video because I wanted to talk about a card that I received in the mail, and I'm still very excited to talk about it, but it occurred to me belatedly. I was still in the middle of doing the video, but I decided to start by showing off the envelope, which is honestly just an envelope, but it occurred to me that, maybe I should not have just shown this envelope that has both my and my brother's street address on it on the video. That's not necessary, probably. I mean, I'm not especially worried about people trying to find me or whatever like that, but yeah, you know what? Let's not. That seems unnecessary. So yes, I decided to not use that take, and I'm not going to show you the envelope this time because honestly, the envelope's ordinary. It's like that's not the special part anyway. It does have a cool Star Wars stamp on it, but that's all. But this is something that I have in the past received cards from my niece, who is 2.5. Is that right? God, I feel like I'm suddenly blanking on, I don't know why it would be not that, um, but yes, my niece is very good at sending cards at various times, but I wasn't expecting one right now, and I wasn't sure what it was for or anything. But so I opened the envelope to receive this. Then here's the other side, and then inside, happy birthday, Rocket! Love, Liliana. Yes, my niece Liliana has sent a birthday card for my dog Rocket. Technically, his birthday is Saturday, and he's going to be 2. Very exciting. 2 years old dog. And, but yeah, it's just kind of delightful to receive a birthday card for him. I will be sure to thank her the next time I talk to her. In any case, I just thought that was super cute and made me happy yesterday when I received that. I also had a fun session of Dungeons and Dragons last night. This is a game that I'm just a player in and doesn't get streamed anywhere. It's an actual in-person game. What? Yeah. But it was had a fun moment where in that game I play a character who's the original conception was that all of the other players were playing characters who were kind of I don't want to say nerdy, that's not quite right, but the point is, very engaged with the magical side of solving mysteries and of lore and all of that sort of thing in this world, which is great. But as sort of a counterpoint, what I decided is what this party needs is a Winston to match the Ray and Egon that they've already got. And then we ended up with essentially a Venkman as well. So, we've got a pretty good match as far as parallels to Ghostbusters there. But so my character is in the party, to move away from the Ghostbusters thing. Is she's a fighter, and she believes in the mission overall, but doesn't follow all of the arcane stuff that everyone else talks about, and mostly just says, tell me when you want me to lift something or hit something. And so in any case, though, we were up against some Nothics, which are these weird little monsters with one great big eye. And they used basically a Nothic in the lore of Dungeons and Dragons is what happens to a wizard who goes mad with arcane power, essentially. And one of the things that they can do is kind of read your mind and learn your secrets, almost just without even trying, they just do it. and we were we had managed to storm the room that they were in with enough efficiency that they weren't really able to put up much of a fight. And so we had gotten to the point where they were sort of begrudgingly, not quite surrendering, but saying instead of trying to kill us, they were just asking us to leave. Um, and at this point, I decided to kind of glower at one of them to intimidate him. And instead of being intimidated, he just told my characters, like, you always knew you were disposable. And so my character, as a response, like, and to set the scene, these Nothics had already done those sorts of, like, I'm going to just spout out your deepest, darkest emotional secrets to everybody else in the party, and they were all like, eh. But then for my character, I just immediately had her punch him in his big, stupid, giant eyeball, which started the fight, and it was great. And it was just a lot of fun. I have another game that I play in where I play the very nerdy, very interested in lore character. And it's a nice change of pace to have the character who's just like, no, I'm just going to punch him. In any case, I will leave it there, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes. So Many Levels returns tonight. All right, that's it.